What's up? Hope everybody's having themselves a gorgeous, beautiful, magnificent day, and you enjoyed that harmonica playing. I'm getting pretty good, you know. I'm just kidding. I can't play the harmonica. I just kind of mess around with it. But so here's a pretty interesting story, very painful story actually. The story takes place when I want to say 17, maybe even, yeah, I was around 17, 18 when the story took place. And I just got a new bike, like, the following Christmas. The story takes place in the summer. And I'm meeting up with a buddy to get, doesn't matter what I'm getting, but I'm meeting up with my friend to get something. And I bought something from him. And he had it in like a canvas bag, like a cloth bag, actually. And so he gives me it, and I'm pedal biking along, and you know, I'm having a hoot and a holler. I got my headphones in. I'm just jamming out to my music, having a good time. It's a bright, beautiful, sunny day. And all of a sudden, I can't feel my legs. Like nothing. I'm trying, and I cannot move my legs for the life of me. Like, I'm paralyzed at this point. Like, I can't move my legs, just my arms. And I'm sort of freaking out. And, like, in the midst of all this, I did not realize that the cloth bag actually got like in between my tire and like the fork on my bike, so like around the brakes. And I don't know if you ever driven a bike, you know that when this happens, the front wheel locks, right? And when the front wheel locks, the back of the bike sort of flips up. So this happened, and the back of the bike, I can't move my legs, the back of the bike flips up, and I fly off the bike, and I land in a ditch. Keep in mind, I cannot feel my friggin' legs, like, not at all. So, I'm sitting there trying to figure out what to do for about, I'd say 15 minutes. And I'm just sitting here, and I cannot move. So, what I decided to do, I didn't have a phone on me, no phone at the time. So, I was going to have a cigarette, then if I couldn't move my legs. Dumb idea, by the way. I should have immediately yelled for help. But what I did is I smoked a cigarette, and I waited. And I'm really trying to move my legs. And all of a sudden I hear somebody yell. They're like, "Are you okay?" And I yell back, "I can't move my legs." And he's like, "Are you alright? Like, do you need me to help you?" And I was going to answer yes. Like, call an ambulance. And all of a sudden, I gained movement back in my legs. Like, I can move my legs again. And there's just this, like, overwhelming burning sensation going down both legs. Like, extreme pain. Like, it literally felt like somebody was holding... It felt like my legs were in a fire. But I could move them, right? So, stupidly enough, rather than walking, I get back on the bike. And I pedal. And I was living with my cousins at the time. And...
Viewfinder. Image.
Sorry, I got a crack in the screen.
Double tap and hold to adjust exposure.
I got a crack in the screen, and my tablet keeps pressing buttons randomly, so just ignore that if it does it again. But anyway, I was living with my cousins, and I walk in, like, basically almost screaming in agony. Not quite, but I was definitely in pain, and you could tell I was in pain. And I told them what happened, and we went to the emergency room at my local hospital. Luckily, it was about 15 minutes away. We drove there. And basically what this was caused from was, arguably, they tried to say that I wiped out and then I went paralyzed, but that's not what happened. I wiped out because I went paralyzed. Like, if you have multiple tumors on your back sometimes, and, like, you move the wrong way, you can actually, what's the word? It can press on a nerve, right? And when it presses on nerves, it causes scenarios like this. Like, I couldn't move my friggin' legs. It was absolutely terrifying. But I recovered fully within, like, a couple days. I was back to normal. I was able to walk, thank gosh. Oh, by the way, to those who know me, this is when I had full vision in one of my eyes. I wouldn't try driving a pedal bike now. I'd probably get hit by an airplane. I don't know where that came from, but I definitely get hit by a vehicle. So, hope you all found this story interesting, entertaining, whichever.
YouTube.
It's getting kind of
Now,
long now. Oh
Stop
my gosh.
recording video. Button.
Alright, I'm just going to leave that in because I tried recording this before, and it did the same thing, so yeah, sorry if that inconvenienced you at all. But anyway, have a gorgeous, beautiful, magnificent day. Peace and love.
Viewfinder. Stop recording.